It's
Here we go.
Answers. Let me have a look at my page. Oh, my page has run out of memory. Give me a moment. Reload it. There we go. All right.
Right.
So,
Who do you want to go first?
yeah, what we got here? Let's have a gander. Ooh. All right. Ben, you're great at covering big news stories. That's why I rely on you a lot for our video game news segment.
Yeah, I do.
But
I keep track of it.
This one comes from Neon, and
Alright.
he asks, what would you say was the biggest story of 2023 for you was?
Oh, the biggest
The
story
biggest one out of the lot. Out of the bunch.
out of everything that happened in 2023. What, in like just in general or in
the whole
video games?
year, I assume.
Oh, that's tough because so much shit happened. Like, I'm not gonna I'm gonna say
Especially
world
games.
news, right?
Yeah.
Especially in gaming news, I'm gonna say the biggest story of. Let me look back at all my news stories quickly as well, because that's a tough one, man. That is hard because a lot of shit happened this year.
Think of a few.
Like, in terms of video games, let me have a quick look. Ooh.
We'll play some like lift music while you're looking.
Yeah.
Or
I'll
you could
just
cut
have
it,
a
it's
quick
up to
look.
you.
No. I might play some lift music. I might cut it. I don't know. I mean, in the gaming industry, I think the biggest news story technically of 2023 is actually the layoffs. If I'm being honest, like
There it is.
that is probably the biggest thing, because just the state of the gaming industry right now is so grim for the AAA space, I should say.
It's not been a fantastic year for game devs.
No, the amount of layoffs this year in general, just how many people stepped down and how many people just got
Epic
fired from their
Games,
jobs.
Ubisoft, Fortnite,
Fortnite.
Humble Games, Digital Bros, Amazon Games, I think, as well.
They go about this the wrong way. Do you know why? Do you know what I think? They go about this all the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because I think that the way that they approach this is not right. The way that when a game does successful, you do not lay off your staff because you want a bigger piece of the pie because your game was so successful.
Yeah.
That is not the way to make, talent in the industry. In fact, you're damaging the industry by doing that. You're just being selfish and making a bigger piece of pie for you, but you're actually hurting like a bunch of people who are trying to get better at making games and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be like a super rebel man, but it's probably greed.
It is greed. Of course it's greed. It's straight up greed. Like, it pains me to say this, but Nintendo is still the only ones who, not their outsourcing staff. They treat them badly. I know that for a fact. The outsourcing, I know about the outsourcing staff. They don't treat them well. But the in-house staff, they never let them go. They keep them on for like ever, like until they want to quit. No, until they want to quit because they're happy working. I don't know.
Leave this weird comfy dimension of ours.
But it's kind of the right way to do it, though, to train them up to like make them and then give them their own projects. That's like the right way to go about it. Not, you were super successful, we're firing you all because we want more money. I don't know. That is my biggest news story and my biggest gripe of the year. Yeah. Honestly, the state of the game industry is sad. It really upsets me.
Sad it's negative news, that's your biggest one. But honestly, I can see why, because it's... while people be saying that's been fantastic for games, and debatedly so, yes, absolutely. For developers, no. It's been pretty bad for developers. It sucks.
It's been terrible.
Yeah,
absolutely. Probably the worst year, in all honesty.
I'd say it's up there, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, thanks, Leon. Thank you for that question.
Let's get the bad stuff out of the way.
Yeah, we'll get the bad stuff out of the way. All right, Joe.
What you got for me, mate?
Okay. Ooh, Neon asks you, this is another question from Neon System 2. If you weren't doing Let's Plays, what type of YouTube video would you want to make?
ASMR.
Wait, seriously?
Maybe. Hey man, I gotta get some ones. No, I'm joking.
I mean,
let me see it. What type of YouTube videos? Hey man, there's a market for that. I'm just saying.
I mean, there is a market for that.
And it doesn't have to be sexual either, you know? Sometimes it's just
it doesn't.
Nice sensory for a lot of people. They use it to relax. I don't know if my voice is relaxing enough to pass for it, but whatever. Right, so if I wasn't doing Let's Plays, what type of YouTube videos would I want to make? I would like to give essays a crack, if I'm being honest. Like reviews and shit. Because that's honestly a fresh content. And it's not just like, you know, cranking out the parts to get them out on time for a deadline. Essays are a lot more broad. You can sort of determine how long you want them to be. You can release them whenever you want. I mean, obviously, it's better if you release them closer together with the releases. So obviously, you get that sweet income. And I would like to give essays. I would like to just talk non-stop about a game I enjoy / and or hate.
Yeah.
So I think that would be an interesting outlet to sort of look into, and you
can do a lot of edits in essays as well.
Exactly.
Like, a lot of it is like your own
it's your own
edits.
thing. You can do whatever you want with it. I mean, I feel that way with parts as well, but again,
me too.
Essays
to be
is
fair,
just
stuff we say
a new format,
can
which is
lead
kind
off
of nice.
Into
Plus,
edits.
a lot of it is script reading as well. So commentary is also a different sort of ball game as well, where it's not reactionary. You've like already done the thing and you're talking about it.
Yeah. Which I dipped my toe into with script writing with the whole merchandise stuff, which was... Yeah, it was alright. I mean, it's tough. It is hard. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of work, and that was only like 3 or 4 minute video. So, fuck knows how you do like an hour and a half or 2. Some of these essays, like super eye patch wolf, man. Like, oh my god.
Yeah,
respect
to him, because if I ever did it, knowing me, I'd probably go over like 10 lines and record them, think they're all shit, finally get a good line. And then suddenly, 2 hours later, I'll go back to that line and also think that shit, and then start all over from the beginning.
Oh no, you can't.
I'd be bad like that.
That'd
be terrible.
I think the best way to do it is just
mad
put it
props
out.
to people who write video essays.
Yeah, I think the best way to do it is just do it, put it out. You know,
that'd be so critical. You'd have to like wing it just so you're not completely like, you know, going full OCD on whether that was a good line read or not or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would probably go for essays actually if I had the chance to. You know? That's a good question.
All right, maybe in the future you might. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe so. Who knows? This one is from True Definition, and she asks, if you had an infinite budget, what's the one present for any occasion that you'd like to give to someone? So just like an annual present, that's like the same thing to give to a person. I think that's what that means.
Okay.
For any occasion.
Happiness.
That's one present. Like, what is the go-to present you give to a person? I mean, oh yeah, you can't put happiness in a box. There you go, there's your happiness. Say goodbye to your depression, temporarily probably.
Happiness.
That I'll ask for. In a box.
In a box.
That would sell like hotcakes.
Oh man, if you could bottle happiness up and give it... Well, actually, isn't it just drugs?
I mean, yeah, you can.
That actually straight up, isn't it just drugs?
Called calms.
Oh man. Okay, yeah. No. Okay, no, but seriously, the one present for any occasion you'd like to give someone.
Brandy. I always opt for the bottle of brandy, bottle of alcohol. If you don't drink, well, it's the thought that counts. It's always a bottle of brandy with me.
Alcohol solves all problems.
Yeah.
So yeah, alcohol's always a good one.
Not brandy, even definitely good old champagne is also a good runner-up, I would say too. But that's usually what I always go for as well when it comes to presents. If I got no ideas whatsoever, if they drink alcohol, then I'm sorted.
Yeah.
If they don't drink alcohol, then I've got to think a little bit more about it. And that's when we get problems. I'm not
a harder one.
I don't have alcohol brain rot, I promise. I'm not an alcoholic.
But I do think alcohol is always a good option though.
Yeah.
It's something that you know, people like.
A celebratory thing as well. Right?
Yeah.
Like, happy Thanksgiving
Unless they're a
in
depressed
America.
person, don't give them alcohol.
Happy New Year, obviously, yeah. If they're chronically depressed, then maybe not such a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, the one present I'd like to give someone, let's see. Chocolate's also a good one as well. I think chocolate is you know, it's a good one.
So I've gone really basic there, but it is.
Honestly, because it's like something that you have an infinite budget. If I had an infinite budget, though, that's the question, though.
It's got to be a present that's broad, and food and drinks are very broad. And when you get special foods and drinks like alcohol and chocolate,
but if you had an infinite budget, the one present I would give someone on any occasion, I would give them money so they could take a year out of their job.
Just give them money for holiday. Yeah.
No, enough for a year out of their job, so they can reevaluate. Yeah, I'd give them a gap year.
Yeah.
If I had infinite money, I would give them a gap year.
Would you do it every year?
Not for the same person.
You just take them out of their job.
not for the same person.
As soon as January comes around, they finish their gap year. It's like, here's money for another gap year. You're basically not working at this point.
No, I meant a different person. Each person a different person.
Also,
I wouldn't do the same.
I don't think work would allow you to have a holiday for a year.
No.
You probably wouldn't be hired.
They would probably have to be fired from their job. But they can get money, so they evaluate their life.
But basically, you would give them money to not have a job.
Yeah.
Deal. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Very generous
there
of
you go. Yeah. You know. Sometimes, you get caught up in your job and you don't realise, like, there are more to life than your job.
Oh, let's not go too deep. Oh.
Oh, these questions do go deep sometimes,
Get philosophical here in the Q&A section. That's so cringe.
All right. Well,
gross,
okay.
man.
Thank you, True. That was a lovely question.
Imagine you won the lottery and for some reason you wouldn't have to worry about money ever again. Oh, similar question. What would you do?
Here we go.
Full-time YouTubers or just spend the rest of your lives gaming and working nothing or something completely different? Honestly, I think I would go mad if I wasn't doing anything that didn't involve productivity or work. So if I did have unlimited money, I would probably just go to full-time YouTube, man.
Yeah, I mean, full-time YouTube. If I had unlimited money, I would definitely do full-time YouTube.
I wouldn't like to be massive. I wouldn't like to, because, like, I think even our Markiplier even said that no person should be allowed this amount of power for just doing like videos on YouTube. And apparently, like, he's prolific enough to have enough of it or something or whatever.
I mean, but look at the gateways it's given him, though. He's creating a film.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the Arlong film's going to come out soon.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not soon. I don't know. I don't know when it's coming out. But, I would probably just stick to just doing what I'm doing now, but quit lifeguarding. So I can just edit for the rest of my life. Because at least that's productivity. And then I wouldn't have any money problems. And that would be great because that would mean far less stress to, like, meet deadlines or, like, worrying that stuff isn't good enough. Yeah, because you wouldn't. Just like, I've got money to live happy for the rest of my life. So
this is more of a hobby now. But a full-time hobby. Which I get enjoyment out of. Absolutely. But I don't have to worry about the monetary strains.
Yeah. So that'd be great. I'd definitely go YouTube full time. Yeah, absolutely.
I would do full time YouTube as well. I'd do full time YouTube and Twitch. Not full time Twitch, but like I wouldn't worry about I wouldn't worry about getting content out, because I wouldn't have to worry about the monetary constraints. And then I would also be able to Twitch more because I could play games more on Twitch because I'm not worrying about editing too much.
You better not subscribe and comment from now on then.
No, don't be silly.
You might get too rich to the point that you might not get any content.
No. But that does happen, though. People go away for years sometimes because they've got so much money.
See you later, bye. Big hiatus.
No, to be honest, though, no, we don't. I don't. Look, we take our breaks here and there, but we don't really tend to go away.
We don't take the piss.
No.
I usually get like a bunch of parts stockpiled before my holiday, so I can actually get them out while I'm on holiday. I'm a bit OCD like that. I get worried about if I don't get anything out for a long period of time. Then when the numbers go down, I'm like, oh no, I gotta keep on giving people content, otherwise we're gonna fall off. So yeah,
no,
I just get
we're not
things
gonna fall
stockpiled
off.
up and
I don't think people.
But it's nice to keep things up, and which is what
it's nice to keep. Yeah.
I prioritize.
Yeah. But sometimes it's not possible. Sometimes your job just doesn't allow you to do it.
Editing is about making the possible possible. Impossible possible.
Oh my God.
Making the possible possible. It's already possible if it's possible.
Man, you sound like an anime character right now. Jeez.
Yeah, too much Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Clearly.
But yeah, no, that's a good question, Animele. But yeah, full-time YouTubing would be absolutely a dream. It would be a dream, but it's not. It's not a reasonable. It's not a. Right now, it's not.
At the moment.
Yeah, it's not a thing that we can really get to right now. But I still love doing what I do. So.
Icarus Hinata asks if you had to have the features of. Oh boy.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Oh boy! Here we go. We finally got there with the Q&A.
Here we go.
So if you had to have ears and a tail of one creature, what would you choose?
Okay.
So of any creature. I mean, the first thing I went to with my Japan riddle mind is I don't even want to say it. You know, I mean, look, it's the final reward of Resident Evil 4 remake for a reason. Okay, give Leon little cat ears. That's a real thing, by the way.
You would like little cat ears, would you?
No, shut up. Let me think properly about this, please.
Okay.
This is a real question, which means we've got to answer it seriously in the matter of the context.
Okay.
Let me think here. Of any creature. I can't think of a single one that won't get me laughed at, so maybe I should think of one that will get me the least laughed at. So it's definitely not elephant.
No. I've got one.
What's your one? Because I'm still thinking of mine, admittedly.
I would like the ears of a dog.
That's the most vanilla answer.
I
thought
know.
you were really gonna go
hang on,
authentic with this one.
I'm gonna go authentic with it because hang on, dogs have one of the best hearing.
I get it.
Possible.
Right. You still look like a DeviantArt OC.
Oh, that's true. I don't want to look like a
DeviantArt. To be
Wait,
fair,
is it
you probably
floppy dog ears?
To be fair, you probably would do with any of these
that.
choices. To be honest.
I could probably rock the floppy dog ears with the glasses.
Gross.
I think I could look like Beastars.
Degenerate.
Or
Disgusting.
the claws of a wolf. Claws of a wolf would be cool.
Well, unfortunately, the question says ears and tail.
Ah, damn it.
No claws. You can't get into the cool shit.
Ah, shit.
Just always stuff you find at cons, sadly.
Well, I'm gonna go with ears of the dog then.
Oh,
the
dear.
the hearing is good, and it would be like maybe I'd have the floppy dog ears.
I'm gonna be a weirdo. I'm gonna go with iguana.
Iguana.
I'll have holes for ears.
Holes for ears.
A scaly tail, because scaly tails are cool, and why the hell not?
Oh, do you have to have both?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
then
can't
I'll
choose. It's the features, which are ears and a tail.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, hang on a minute. No, I've read this completely wrong. I feel like I've been exposed here. Look, I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning. The question is, if you had to have the features, ears and tail are an example.
Oh,
I think I hate myself.
Yeah, so I can have the claws of a wolf. Cool. I would go with the claws of a wolf.
You still expose yourself as a furry.
Damn it, you're right.
Because now the choice is broader and you still choose to go for the wolf paws, which many in this industry will probably raise an eyebrow at, sadly.
Oh, no. Oh, this is gonna expose you as a furry whatever you pick, man. Like, there's no way of avoiding it.
Okay, if I'm being real, gills so I can breathe underwater.
Oh, that's such a good one.
I'd be the deep but cool and not gross. It'd probably be gross, to be honest.
Oh, no,
I'd be the deep from the boys, but not lame.
Will the gills talk to you, Joe?
No.
You are so beautiful.
to me. I'll never forget that scene for as long as I live. I would rock girls. I wouldn't really give a shit. I wouldn't be like freaked out by it.
Yeah, you could go in the water.
They wouldn't be massive like torso girls. They would just be like, oh no, on the side somewhere. I can turn them on and off. I'm allowed to do that. Because I would love to.
Oh, what, like they go in, like they kind of like you flick a switch and they come out, and then you flick a switch and they go back in.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Air vents, like air vents.
A switch
kind
controlled
of, like
girl. Yeah, they go.
There's no creature that has those, unfortunately.
Oh, sadly not. Well,
No.
that's part of the fantasy, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay,
Gills,
so you go
Gills
pause, I go
good...
Gills. There we go. Alright, this one
At least
is...
I could climb shit. I could do some really cool climbing.
Yeah, well, more power to you, because I'd probably throw up with my horrible height phobia.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'd be able to scale mountains super easy.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
So, this one is from Korak, and Korak asks, since unlimited resources seems to be the theme of this Q&A, what have you written?
How? No, look, I didn't write anything of...
The doors are open, there can be anything you want. Oh, well, you enabled them, so...
How did I
Here we
enable...
go.
I said naughty or nice questions. It was meant to be like, I was thinking like Christmassy.
Full of possibilities.
Yeah. Yeah,
If time and money were no objects, what is one skill you would try and get really good at?
Oh, that's such a good question.
Instrument. I would love to play an instrument like guitar.
Oh,
I don't have the time, sadly, to learn because all my time is either used to play video games or work on content when I'm not lifeguarding or going out. I do have a social life, I promise. Guitar for me. An instrument. I've actually got a harmonica, and I suck at it. And it's something I'd really like to learn. And I can do Zombie by Cranberries on it actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Can we hear it now?
It's all the way over there, and I'm plugged into my headphones, and I can't be asked to reach it. Sorry.
Sorry.
That's content I can exploit people for, so not gonna happen here, sadly.
Okay. But instrument. Do you know what? For me, instrument as well. It's always one of my biggest regrets that I never took interest in music when I was younger.
Yeah.
Because I always like my parents would. It's weird. It's like when your family kind of didn't push me into it. I never really like went. Sort of like I don't want to do that sort of thing. Like
I got pushed into piano myself.
I wanted to learn piano.
When I said it sucked, and my parents were like, okay, you clearly aren't enthusiastic about this, so we'll take you off. And I was like, yay, I got my hour of freedom back at school.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? At the time when you're younger, you're like, I don't want to do that. That's stupid. And then when you get older, you're like, oh, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I take that up? Where could that have gone? Sort of thing, you know? Instrument for me as well, actually.
You can tell we're artistic at heart.
Piano would be a good one, though. I would love to have learned piano, but I don't think I'm dexterous enough with my fingers to do piano.
I would definitely do guitar or harmonica.
Again, guitar is a hard one as well because you kind of need to have the grooves in your fingers to be able to.
I'm double jointed, mate. I can do anything with these fingers.
Yeah. Oh well, then you could have learned guitar.
Maybe so. They can go places. Alright, let's move on to the next question before this gets weird.
Yeah.
Right, Roduch here. Roduch asks, alright, if Santa twists his ankle and had to take the day off on Christmas Eve, who would you not mind breaking into your house to give you a present?
Ryan Reynolds.
You've got presents for Ryan Reynolds?
No, who would give me presents, it says.
Yeah. What would you give Ryan Reynolds?
Break into your house to give your presents.
Yeah.
No, he's breaking into your house to give you your presents.
Yeah.
I don't have presents for Ryan Reynolds. He's giving me presents, no?
Oh, hang on, I think I've read that wrong again. God, do you know what? I need to avoid doing this Q&A segment when I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning.
I'm reading.
5 a.m. Joe has been prime during this Q&A segment right now.
I think Ryan Reynolds would be the most friendly breaking ever. Like, that guy's just such a friendly guy.
That guy's got no controversy tied to whatsoever, from what I know as well.
Yeah,
it's only a matter of time, so get it while it's hot, I suppose.
Yeah, right now, this may age badly, but Ryan Reynolds breaking walking into my house to give me a present would be really nice.
Just read an article tomorrow. Ryan Reynolds allegations for young fan
Ryan Reynolds,
stuff. I don't even want to say it as a joke.
Oh, come on, no. Oh, no, don't, no. Hopefully not. I mean, he's a marketing genius.
Abuse allegations. Could you imagine that?
No, not Ryan Reynolds.
That would hurt.
No.
Yeah, it would really suck.
Yeah, not Deadpool, man. No.
Not Green Lantern. Not animated Green Lantern.
Oh, no. Yeah, I think he would be a really cool one. I think Ryan Reynolds or Jack Black. Those are my 2 picks, to be honest.
Oh, Jack Black would be a fun one.
Jack Black coming into my house, putting on a show, a little sing-along. I think it would be lovely, yeah.
He would just play the kitchen sink for you.
Yeah.
He'd find a way.
Yeah, those 2 are my favourite.
Nice one.
Oh, go on. This is the same question for you then, mate, because...
There's another one, actually, that Royucci has asked.
Oh, has he? Oh, I can't see it. Where is it? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, here we go. This is your question.
Yep.
What's your Relucci? What's your What's your favorite event announcement or trailer from the Game Awards? Oh, what is your favorite?
My favorite one? Oh, honestly, if you have stiff competition. Oh, it's hard to choose. That was sarcasm, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, on top of my head, if I was to think immediately, it'd probably be Re-Fantasy, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll allow it. I mean, it's in the pre-show.
That's technically not an announcement. That's just a trailer for something that's previously been announced. I don't think that counts, to be honest. Oh god, that makes this even harder. All right, let me think here. I am hyped for the announcement. Honestly, it's such a low bar. I gotta go with either Blade, Marvel's Blade, or the God of War Ragnarok DLC. Because I enjoyed God of War Ragnarok. I thought it was a good game. And I'm happy that we're getting DLC for it after the story, and I'm also happy that it is free. That is also a very nice surprise. And it's also cool that Marvel's Blade is happening, and it's been developed by Arcane Studios. I hope it doesn't suck. Hopefully it doesn't, because I can definitely imagine Blade doing like Dishonored and Deathloop stuff. So yeah, that'd be sweet.
I mean, that's why it's a perfect studio, to be honest. Yeah, to make the game because of their track record. It
suits the character that they're basing it off of. So I would say Blade and God of War are probably like tied for like my most excited announcements.
Fair enough.
That's about it, really. And even then, the rest of it is kind of like average to me. But yeah. I would say those are my favorites for Ryuchi.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, Relucci, for your question.
There you go. So before we go on to the RP questions, which go very deep into plot with the man and the myth and the legend. Let's go with Dragonzord. And his question for both of us is: would you rather be pursued, chased, not romantically, by the way, by Mr. X, Nemesis, or the Pursuer from DS2? So we've got 2 Resident Evil candidates, and we've got Dark Souls.
I would honestly rather be pursued by Nemesis. Can I say why?
I know what you're going to say.
Because Nemesis only can pursue you so far, because he's trapped in certain cutscenes.
Are we talking about OG Nemesis or remake Nemesis?
No, we're talking about remake Nemesis.
Oh, you're fine then. If it's remake Nemesis, you're good, mate. You got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I think remake Nemesis.
He barely shows up. He gives up when you go inside a corner shop. You've got nothing to worry about Nemesis.
I'm good with remake. I'm only saying remake Nemesis because I'll be safe. That is my...
Specifically remake Nemesis for you.
And I wouldn't want to be pursued by the Dark Souls 2 pursuer because he can follow you anywhere.
And if you kill him, he always comes back.
He can come in your bathroom and you're fucked if he gets you while you're in the toilet.
If you kill Mr. X, more often than not, he stays dead. I mean, unless we blow up with a rocket launcher specifically, he stays dead. Yeah. But with Pursuer, if you kill him in any shape or form, he's coming back. So,
he's coming back.
He's very true to his namesake. Whereas Mr. X, what are the odds that I find a rocket launcher to do him in? So Mr. X, honestly, I think Pursuer's the worst. Mr. X is a runner-up. However, OG Nemesis is
Oh.
he's definitely a bit of a menace, I would say.
Yeah, OG Nemesis is the worst one.
Yeah,
that one can get you anywhere.
That one pops out of nowhere, so that one's a bit of a scared one. So if I was
Pretty
to
sure
choose,
that one's not scripted, isn't it? Because that was the one that they based Mr. X on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've not actually played OG Resident Evil 3. Sadly,
Yeah.
I really want to, because I really want to see how they apparently butchered the remake in comparison.
Oh
to
yeah,
the original.
they cut a lot of content.
Yeah, apparently so. But I've heard some horror stories, quite literally, about Nemesis in OG PS1 Resident Evil 3.
Yeah.
So I think
Maybe a potential stream in the future. Who can say? Who can say?
yeah, and like I feel like if you got the means to kill Pursuer and Mr. X, I'm probably gonna take Mr. X, because at least with a rocket launcher you've got 2 shots. Whereas with Pursuer, you've got to awkwardly go up to the fucking what's the medieval weapon called again? With
Which
the
one?
that's
The halberd?
not the halberd. No, the thing that shoots the big arrow. It's really big. I forgot the name now. Again, 5 a.m. Joe at large here right now.
I know it's a bow.
The big
I don't
like
remember what-
javelin bow thing. I forgot the damn name of the weapon.
I never got the name.
Yeah, you got to
Okay.
walk up to it and you got to awkwardly fire it with the Dark Souls mechanics, and if you miss, you're done. And I don't use magic, so Pursuers definitely do me in. So I think I'm gonna go for Mr. X.
Oh wow, Mr. X.
seems like an
Okay.
easier deal, because these are all like big candidates. But
Yeah.
if remake Nemesis was an option, definitely remake Nemesis.
Yeah,
Because
remake
he ain't
Nemesis,
never gonna
yeah.
bother you. You're fine.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, he'll show up once in a while, and you can probably run away.
He'll give you plenty of time to get out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, now we got.
Alright,
now
here we go.
here we
Thank
go. Are you
you.
ready for this? I'm writing my hands together.
Shall I read yours first? Because yours is
Go for it.
quite extensive. All right, here we go, Joe. I'll read yours first.
Here we go.
To Joe,
Oh,
the
man.
Washington incident, day 2. As Jean and Joe made their way through the Umbrella factory, they were able to come across various research notes that helped to shed some light on what had been happening at the location prior to the outbreak. The author of the note, a mercenary scientist named Agnes,
Scientist.
Agnes, went into detail about the new initiative being stated by Umbrella in order to compete with its major rival, the Shinra Electric Power Company,
Oh my God.
Super Soldier
We're just
Program.
Mixing all the universes here.
Yeah, nice. It took a lot of time and money, but we were able to recover a few samples from the HIS corpse
His corpse
after
in
the
capitals.
battle.
I think it's
yeah,
his corpse.
His corpse. Yeah, his corpse after the battle in Caro was over. Despite the fire, the remains were mostly intact. We of course took all of the necessary precautions in order to make sure that no sunlight came into contact with the samples. Now the real work can begin. I shall not allow Professor Hojo's rise to go unimpeded. All the necessary personals have been moved to our facilities in Raccoon City. Soon, power beyond human imagination will be under our control. Our hard work will not have been in vain, my friend. Henceforth, the assignment will be known as Project Beast. Signed, Head Scientist
Imagine
Agnes.
a silhouette of Kazuma Kiryu from Yakuza in the Beast pose now.
Oh my god. As soon as Joe was done reading through all the notes, he began to fold them together to form a makeshift armor around his neck. All of a sudden, a massive explosive was heard across the room. It was coming from the direction that Gene headed off earlier to scout. With his shotgun in one hand and attached case filled with herbs in the other, Joe quickly made his way to the massive research wing filled with exotic life forms that had been created through what can be best described as mad science. What the hell? Joe yelled Joe.
Do you think you could do 1.5 speed by any chance?
Oh, sorry. A litter of muted colored dogs ran past his legs in order to escape the outside world. Later on, Joe was found out that they were poison chihuahuas.
Oh, we're really getting to godhand stuff now.
After the dogs left, Joe turned his head towards the cause of their fight. Gene, his right arm burning bright, was trading blows with the air itself, all while it looked as though he was taking blows from the invisible...
Faster. I can read it. Faster, Ben.
But, okay. Taking action, Joe aimed his shotgun toward where he thought the mysterious opponent was located and fired. Roll D19. The recoil was massive, but Joe was able to control it in order to avoid any injuries. The shotgun shell slammed into the enemy, but appeared to have done nothing. Next, a truly bizarre scene took place. All the fighting stopped as a hole in reality opened up and walked a strangely dressed muscular man. Heart-shaped accessories dressed from him. You are a brave boy. You have struck cream with your weapon. You also have strength, but alone will not be enough to survive this place, declared the mysterious man. However, this need not be your end. I have needs of strong companions in order to recover my lord and master from the hands of the vermin. However, I must ask this question first, said the figure. Do you wish to overcome the limits placed on human beings by fate and nature? Specifically, if you're able to, would you accept overwhelming power in exchange for your humanity?
No. I would like to be myself, and I would like to be able to do human things like eat, sleep, and other things that I find nice and cool and groovy.
You wouldn't accept being super powerful.
Definitely not. No. Like even in real life.
When it says humanity, how much humanity are you losing? No.
I imagine all your humanity for power. Like you go mad with power to the point that you're no longer like capable of feeling like, fulfillment and love. Like you're just hungry to the point that you've got so much power because it's overwhelming, right?
So are you just someone in government then, if you choose this?
No. I mean, okay, we're getting oddly political there. Very specific there, mate.
I'm joking, yeah.
Yeah, no, I if someone came up to me and offered me a pill that would give me like super strength and power and like, I don't know, money as well, like that I suppose it's a form of power. There's like power over people.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Okay.
To be honest,
you're gonna Spider-Man it. You're gonna Miles Morales it.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, it's cool. I'll help myself in my own way, because otherwise it won't feel earned, and I won't get the fulfillment that comes with it. And
okay.
I sort of just want to be chill about life as well too. So I definitely want to be going mad with power. I would like money enough to pay the bills would be fantastic.
Yeah.
But that's about as far as I go. As long as I can like get by, I don't want to go like over the limit, over the insanity limit, because what would be the point, right?
Yeah, that's true. True, fair enough. After this question
control
was
my
made,
own life, then lose my life, control over life as well as others. So. Yeah,
aww,
as generic and anime shonen protagonists as that answer was, I'm sure. Thank you.
Okay. After this question was made, Gene was still in fighting stance after his own question. Who are you, stranger? Said Gene. 2 words. His only reply: Vanilla Ice.
I thought we were going JoJo Part 3 here. Of course, you're bringing the hero killer stand as well.
Lovely.
Oh,
absolutely
man.
Wonderful.
Jesus,
thank you, Gideon.
Such a mishmash of manly video games.
Thank you, Gideon.
Thank you,
very
Gideon.
hilarious.
This is clearly very well thought out, and for that I gotta give you credit. So cheers, dude. I'm looking forward to the next big one, seeing where it goes. All right, Ben, this is your one now. Into the other side of the universe now.
Yeah, okay.
To Ben, as Ben and Dodahim prepared for another trial involving the Lord of Blood, so that's still going, by the way. They began by reviewing the nature of Moog's charges before the court. Apparently, Omen had been caught breaking the terms of his release as shown through a photo that was taken with both Moog and another individual. The prosecutor is claiming that the person that Moog was meeting with was none other than Miquella.
What? Say, all right,
As
go on,
you
yeah.
do. However,
Yeah.
as soon as Dohalim was told about the appearance of the person in the photo, he started to shake and sweat heavily. The next thing that Ben knew, he was traveling with Dohalim in a taxi towards the most heavily guarded prison in England. Oh my god, how did that joke make it in there? Combination of England and France, for those who are not in the know, that's a running gag for Phoenix Wright LP, known as the Underworld. As both lawyers were brought to the lowest levels of the prison, Ben passed through numerous cells, each one containing a prisoner who had been sentenced to life without parole. First cell contained a man with a large stomach, red frizzy hair shaped like a palm tree, big feet. As you walked past the cell, you could hear the HMS Pinafore. Oh my, what? You're bringing Sideshow Bob into this?
Yeah, Sideshow Bob. Wait, yeah. Sideshow Bob. Okay, fine. I was thinking that. I was thinking that for a second. I was like,
it's a Simpsons reference. I want the Simpsons reference. The second cell contained a blonde-haired man, despite being in prison, wearing a light purple suit with a cat-themed tie. Interesting. Said blonde-haired man. Oh, is this another JoJo reference? Is this a JoJo reference?
It might be a JoJo reference.
I think it is. It's a JoJo character who has cat themes going on in part 4.
Yeah.
Sadly enough, Ben thought that he saw a replica of the Mona Lisa in the specific cell. The final cell before the destination contained a high school girl, strangely enough. The girl laughing as if got the funniest joke in the world. Unfazed, a current predicament. Who's that, Ben? I don't recognize this one.
I have no idea who that high school girl could be. Oh god, complete mystery.
She was hugging a strange bear, divided even between black and white. Can't think of a single person. Just before they were able to arrive at the destination.
Good to know she locked in prison though.
Electric chair for that one, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Him turned around, exhaustion being expressed with the body. Thanks for coming with Ben. As you can see, I'm not thrilled with our kind of appointment. This is something that's got to be done just because our client's freedom depends on it. Got to verify where a prisoner we're about to meet hasn't put a fast one on us.
Okay.
When you asked Dohalim the identity of the prisoner, all he could do is put his hands over his face while tilting his head towards the ceiling. And then he asked you a simple question. What would you consider to be the greatest moment of betrayal that you've ever experienced? Whoa!
Oh, shit.
That led into a personal one.
Fuck!
I mean, that's up to you if you want to give, like, you know.
Ooh, do I go super personal? Ooh,
yeah,
greatest moment of betrayal. Do you know what? I will go super personal.
Yeah,
I would
sure?
say one of my greatest moments of betrayal is discovering what racism was. Okay, here we go.
Elaborate.
When I was very younger.
Maybe not elaborate.
No. When I was younger, it's not that long. When I was younger, I used to have a friend. I won't say names. This was primary.
Who's doing the interview with you live on TV's little sweat going down the brown there.
No. When I was younger, I was in primary school. I used to have a really good friend. He was like my best friend in primary school. We just hanged out a lot and stuff. And I will never forget this day. His mum came over to me, like I came out as a school. His mum came over to me and she said, "I don't want you hanging out with my boy anymore." Like,
okay,
just
this is a Jewish thing.
Yeah.
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 Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then from that day on, he just stopped like really hanging out with me, and
that sucks.
Yeah.
Shit.
That was like, cause he was like one of my best mates.
Yeah.
Like, I thought we were really close, and then suddenly his mum just like comes over.
And the bigoted parent chimes in, and suddenly you're not allowed.
And then he changed, and he just didn't want to like be friends with me.
Oh, that's shit.
So yeah, that was like probably one of my biggest moments of betrayal because. Because I didn't really understand what was happening at the time.
Yeah. How old
I didn't
were you,
understand it. I was in year 4.
Oh, so that's pretty young.
Yeah.
That's
so
like 8, 9 years old.
Yeah, I didn't get why. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand what was going on. So yeah, that was probably my biggest moment.
Shit.
Yeah. Just because discovering racism is a pretty big like discovery point in your life. Even when you didn't quite get it. Like, yeah. Like, it was the biggest moment of betrayal because I didn't understand why he was acting the way he was after that.
Yeah.
And like it's a bit of a betrayal of like friendship. I just didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah, well, it feels like the mother kind of like maybe forced that if you were good friends before and so that happened. And sadly, there are a lot of bigots out there who will force their shit beliefs onto like their children.
Well, that's how bigotry is spread.
That really sucks.
Sadly. Yeah, I got personal there. So there you go. There's a
sorry to hear, dude. Well, I was not expecting. I got massive whiplash from the context of the question into that. That answer. But yeah, man. P.S. Dohalim's question can be applied to either real life or to a game. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. I went for real life. Yeah. Okay, well, okay.
Isn't Dohalim also...
he's a character from Tales of Arise, which is also to do with things to do with racism and...
Oh, there you go then.
And stuff like that.
The character raised a very big eyebrow at you after he asked the question.
Yeah. Because that whole game is like to do with like factions.
So it's a vibe check question then, was it?
A bit of, yeah.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Vibe checked passed. I hope.
Oh, hopefully.
There we go. Right. Holy shit! It's bang on 3 hours. I'm starving.
Wow, nice one.
I'm making fish cakes because I can't be asked to put effort into food.
Wait, what's the ending? Hold on. Is there an ending?
That's all. We're done.
That was all of it. Yeah. Oh shit, that was it. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. As always, Gideon, thank you so much for these very interesting lore and questions.
We hope that you at home never ever have to discover racism.
Yeah. I don't know why I laughed at that. That was an awkward laugh. I shouldn't have laughed at that.
I mean, that was the joke. I was joking.
That's not cool, bro.
It was a joke.
No, I'm making a joke there. Well, if you know, you know.
I was just putting out precautions, that's all.
Yeah,
in a sarcastic tone.
Yeah.
Because obviously everyone knows what it is. And you're making me explain the joke. Fuck off. I'm ending this. See you next time.
Alright, take care everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget we have merch.
Woo! I have merch. Please.
These keychains, fridge magnets.
I'm done. Finished.